I think we're on. Oh my
Yeah, we
goodness.
came up.
Oh my goodness. Do
Yeah,
not adjust your screen. What you got up here is
the
dy-
last days of summer in Detroit.
the dynamic duo is definitely in here. Um, we got yours truly, the incredible DJ Battle in the building. Just setting up my windows, making sure I can see folks, so that when I'm talking, I can see your reaction in real time. But we got Maximus the Great up in here too.
Ooh, summertime is over, baby,
Yeah.
baby.
Hey, my favorite time of the year. This is it right here.
Yeah, no, it's birthday boy,
Oh,
birthday
oh,
boy, birthday
oh,
boy time, birthday boy time,
oh.
birthday boy, birthday boy time, birthday boy.
That's how we do it, man. Hip hop ain't the only thing that
Ooh,
turned 50. Shoot,
ooh.
we in here, baby. As soon as it hit 12 o'clock,
Yeah.
well, I'm popping the bottles. Clink, 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 clink.
Ooh,
Shoot.
ooh, man, I sure do want them.
It's the world. But yeah, man, we're definitely up in here. Definitely hoping everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. It's a beautiful night. The weather is picture perfect. Perfect night to do uh some fire pit action.
Oh yeah, man, we got to do fire pit, man.
Yeah, get the marshmallows, make some s'mores, get your scotch glass out,
Yeah,
your Cuban, you know what I'm saying?
and hands warmed up on the fire, like
Oh yeah.
ooh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Definitely one of those type of nights, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So
beautiful.
yeah, man, we just gonna go ahead and get this started. It's not gonna be too long of a show. Like I said, I'm ready to kick off the festivities. But
Yeah.
just gonna take a deep breath, man, and say, welcome to the foundation. It is yours truly, the incredible DJ Battle in the building. And as you can see, man, we got the dynamic duo up in here. But hey, let me go ahead and take it up north, man, and see what's cracking up in the Motor City. What's cracking up there, man?
Hey man, last day of that 80 weather, baby. So I got the last day hookup for summer. Summer is over for here. Next minute is gonna be 50 degrees, cold, rainy. So I'm gonna enjoy my little summer hat, my little summer shirt, and I'm popping my collars. And I want to thank summer because it was beautiful this year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Summer was definitely beautiful, definitely. Um, but like I said, rolling to my favorite season, and we're gonna jump straight into disclaimer time. Basically, let you guys know that hey, it's just a couple of kangs up in here, and we're just gonna touch on just a couple of topics that have took place in between the last show and this show. We don't want no problems, no drama, no issues, no legal matters, none of the above. And why is that, Maximus the Great? Entertainment only, indeed, and my. Ah, man. Oh man. I mean, first it was, University of North Carolina, one of the professors get, gunned down in class,
Oof,
like, damn, what then they had another gun scare in Chapel Hill the
oof.
following week, excuse me, the following week. And, you know, we just hold our breath because anything could pop off at any time, especially on the college campus. And I love my HBCUs. Especially being a graduate at North Carolina Central University. And,
Woo-doo.
yes, indeed, white chair, look out, look out. But on a serious note, you know, um, homecoming is like one of those festivities. It's like a family reunion, man. Folks come from all around, um, you know, to the alma mater and just reminisce. Sometimes rekindle, um, you know, great relationships and bonds they had with their fellow students or alumni. And it's always no matter what, it's always a feel good moment. To go to homecoming and just feel like, okay, let's let me gather with my fellow classmates, from the future and past, present. It all comes together. So it just saddens me that right when they were about to do the coronation for the homecoming, gunfire erupts, and well, a few people got shot. 5 people got shot. Um, Students at that. They all range from the age range from 18 to 22, and this is just nonsense. Why would you bring a gun to homecoming? Why are you bringing on campus? I know we're beating a dead horse, man, but this right here is just this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, Max.
Yeah, man. I was so sad to hear about it, man. Watching the live viewing, and they was talking about how was shooting through the dorms, and hit four gentlemen and one queen,
Yep.
And be just being such a young age, and you trying to get away from the street and the drama and all this other riffraff, and usually a college is a place that's like a safe haven. Things like that usually don't occur in college that much. But now, man, I don't know what they're gonna do with these gun laws or whatever else, but it's getting so ridiculous where, so a lot of people gonna be just doing stuff at home online, man. It's getting to a point because that's probably the safest place to be. Guys bringing guns or female or whoever this suspect is, or it could have been more than one. They don't really know. It just, man, it just tear my gut up to hear, Black people getting shot down, who's trying to better themselves, get an education and doing something in life, trying to create a path or a journey where they can take themselves upon and enjoy the ups and downs to go with it, but not no ups and downs with somebody shooting and get shot at the place where, getting your education from, trying to be a citizen and productive citizen in society, and just so sad, man, to keep seeing this repeat over and over and over and over. One thing to be hearing that these other colleges, which is where they got so much of mixture in it, but to be at a Black college and do that, HBCUs, I would never think of that, man. The generation after generation of family who goes there. A lot of these, everybody in HBCUs, most of them related. This generation passed and passed and passed. I don't know what to say about this new world or this place that we staying in, but I know one thing: you ain't safe nowhere. It seems like.
Yeah.
Where you ain't safe in the church, you ain't safe in the school, you ain't safe at the police station, you ain't safe at the beach, you ain't safe in the club, you ain't safe at the theater. It's just so much drama going on, and we got so much mental illness. People trying to find themselves and doing the wrong thing to find themselves. So whoever was this shooter is, I think they got real mental problems, honestly. Especially to do something like that. It's we need to stop this. I mean, this shooting at the colleges is just I can't do that, man. Can't be shooting up the college, man. I mean, all the colleges gonna have locked doors where you ain't gonna be able to do that.
They need that anyway.
Yeah,
Shit.
but
Yeah.
like here we got locked doors at most of the colleges, whatever. But it's just sad. I just can't take it no more, man. With killing up at the schools, man.
Yeah. A place where you feel like you should feel the safest. Most people leave and go to college, man, for wonderful experiences, of course, to better themselves. And go to a homecoming event and this happens. I'm pretty sure. Who knows, man? With everything that's going on, I wouldn't be surprised if I ain't gonna say too much, but I wasn't surprised
Don't say it.
some organization probably and just orchestrated this. So especially with so much momentum going in, at those institutions' direction. I don't know, man. I don't know if they still mad about the Alabama stuff. Who knows, man?
Well,
Folks be holding the folks that's the most privileged. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know who did it first before I go too far off, but I want to see who's responsible because hopefully it won't take as long as it took them to figure out who shot Pop. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'd be something.
man.
Hopefully it'd be something that they can get. And with today's technology with cameras everywhere,
Man.
they'll feed there. I won't be surprised they have a photo up by the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely can hold off and before we really dig into it and go and wait till we get more details. But we know enough to know that some ignorant person, man, or persons just try to ruin experience at a beautiful place. Every all these HBCUs, man. People can say what they want to, but those are some of the most nurturing environments. Especially for you know you know our people, just to put it bluntly. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna get as much. You're not gonna get that kind of family atmosphere at a PWI. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Where everybody else does. We got to have a place where we can feel like we can grow, and shine bright. Not to say that you can't at a PWI, you can, but it's just different. And anybody who's been to HBCU would know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, so definitely gonna transition it out of that one, man, and we're gonna take it to Kaiser Permanente.
Man.
75,000 of y'all employees said enough's enough.
Man.
They're going on strike. The nurses are tired of feeling like they're being mistreated. They don't, of course, they don't feel like the patients they're doing it for the patients because they feel like the patients are getting shafted when you think about it. When you look at, the short visits that they get, and basically the way it's structured, they purposely, do short visits. By the time they get your history down, and it's like, oh, we're out of time. We're gonna have to schedule for a follow-up. You're like, we ain't talking about the original problem. We ain't talking about the original problem, but you already talking about the damn follow-up. And they were talking about the nurses, they getting work so hard that they have to sleep in the car during the week, during the week. So by the time they get off, like it ain't even worth me going home. I'll go to sleep in the car and then scrub back up, a few hours later. Like they because of the shortage for one, and I get it because it's burnout. I got family members that that are physicians and they work hard and especially in family medicine, man, with the ones that can't spend enough quality time with the patient to even get to the bottom of it, and the reason why is a lot of these hospitals and these corporate structured practices, they're profit driven. Like you treat people like burgers and fries. Like, we got to meet these target numbers, and then when they hit those target numbers, now they got to figure out a way to screw the physician. because people are so much under the mind that the doctors are getting so much money and balling out of control. That is not the case.
Nope.
The person who's balling out of control is the
Nope.
executive branch. You know, the CEOs and the shareholders, all them the ones getting hit off. The doctors
Yep.
are the ones that's basically the slave driver. You know what I'm saying? Working about 100 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Can't even have a quality time with their family and not getting really paid the way they should be getting paid. So I don't know, man. You know, these workers at at Kaiser, they feel like it's enough's enough. They gotta take a stand and get it back to where you treat people and not treat them like burgers and fries.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a situation here, man. With the nurses striking. Because the fact is, they doing like 16-hour shifts, and they want them to do that for like 6 and 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
How much can a person do, man, before the time they start doing stuff wrong without having the proper rest and the proper sleep? And I get back to thinking about, like, when you talk to 99% of the doctors, the first thing they want to tell you, for you to recover or anything you need to be done, you need at least 8 hours of sleep so your body can rejuvenate and be able to function properly.
Yeah.
But if they're not getting 8 hours of sleep, I mean, what you think they're gonna be doing to the patients and everything? We need to start realizing the people who we need to pay and the people who should not be getting this mega million type of money, making these people multi-millionaires or billionaires, CEOs, who all they do is look for profit. We setting up in a system right now. I even think that people might say I'm wrong, but I think police, firefighters, people who work with public service and stuff, they shouldn't get no less than 100 grand a year. No less. I mean, because them are the foot soldiers that's out there that's keeping the economy running. Now, I always think about this. You got to see CCO, the dude, corporate dude, big wig, all right? He gets sick. You got to go to the doctor. The doctor ain't getting no sleep. So the doctor do the wrong stuff. And then the CEO, he die. And then what they're going to do, they're going to sue the doctor. But you ain't getting no sleep because you pushing him to work all these hours and the nurses and all this stuff. But y'all don't want to pay them. So then they can be able to take vacations. Vacation is a way to leave out some of your stress. So when you can get back to the work environment, you'll be able to function at a more better pace and be able to respond better. But if you keep on just pushing people to work, and they don't have a good time to sit down and close their eyes and everything, what y'all think gonna happen? That's why we crumbling now. This is why this country in trouble now. We work the dog shit out of everybody on the bottom. People on top, all they keep doing is keep getting profit share. And then what they do, they close the place up when they don't keep getting enough profit share, and then change the name of the company and start all over again. You can't do that. The American people just can't do that. But these foundations and all these corporations, institutions, they can just say, okay, we don't need them no more. Open up another facility, the exact same facility with a different name, and then try to pay them 2 times cheaper than it was before. And it's not gonna this not gonna last, man. We killing our own economy, we killing our people. You know, we're killing them. We're working them to death, man. You know, so then the retirement age now is 70 something. You know, half the people by the time you turn 65, you got so much medical health problems that you basically can't even go to work, you know? Gotta depend on, you gotta wear a depend to go to work, got a pacemaker,
Everywhere depends on
you
where.
got asthma, you know,
Mm.
you got diabetes, you gotta take these shots. And even like you think about it, a lot of, like they said, so many people who got diabetes, you know, a lot of these people got diabetes out here working and they're not eating properly because they don't have enough
All
time
that
to have
time.
a meal, the
Mm-mm.
proper meal. And to have the right food for your body is so expensive now that they can't afford it. So we killing our own people. We letting corporate America just ransack through everybody, just just run them to the ground,
Yep.
and then start over somewhere much cheaper.
Yep. And you just touched on something, when you talked about how, the doctors get worked like basically to the ground. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but physicians are at a high suicide rate. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And think about it. People already, if you think about a hospital, who the first person you think about? You think about the doctor. So you're gonna think everything that's driven by the hospital, you're gonna assume that the doctor's the one, the shot caller. That's
Yeah.
not the case. But
Nope.
he's the one, he's the face of it. So he he's bound by ethics that to the point that where if he makes a mistake, he can't just pick up and move and go practice somewhere else like that. You know what I'm saying? This is his license he's talking about.
Yep.
So you already slave driving them. You only give them like 10, 6 to 10 minutes basically for them to see a patient, which is not enough time to get to the bottom of anything. Okay. And then they're cranking out all these numbers, working all those crazy hours.
Yep.
And even though the money's still going up, up, up for the hospital, they're making it. They make the money.
Yep.
So here's where they get the doctor at. Now check this out.
On
Okay.
call.
Yeah. When it comes to the, you know, for the end of a period, let's just say a quarter, where they get a bonus, or let's say, well, let's see if you hit your targets. They say, oh, okay, well, you got your numbers up, you got your numbers. Now here's where they get you. Well, let's see what the what your star rating is amongst your patients. Let's see how they graded you. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So keep in mind, they're already overlapped with so many appointments that somebody's going to be dissatisfied. All it takes is one dissatisfied customer, and then your bonus is gone.
Yep.
But they generate all that money, you know what I'm saying? And the physician and worked hard as hell, killing themselves, and not spending time with their family. They got all this paperwork to take home. What is it? What for every patient is like generating 10 to 20 minutes, something like that. So if you're looking at pictures all day and then you gotta take homework home on top of that, and you're
Yeah.
not spending time with your family,
Yeah.
man, that's why the suicide rate is so high up. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's scary.
And the other part, like you said, even when they be off, they on call.
Yeah.
People
Well,
don't
on
know
call.
that.
Yep.
When they had their day off on Sunday, if this and I know this for a fact because I've seen this happen. You go, say you got to go in the emergency room because something happened on Friday or Saturday. Then they got to contact your doctor, and then your doctor got to call and make a schedule appointment to see what day that they're gonna come up here there either Saturday and Sunday to see the patient before the patient can be even took out. Or either they're gonna have to try to pass the buck on to somebody else who don't even know you. And just all they're gonna do is try to read what the doctor got down there, the doctor ahead of them, and they're gonna look and they're gonna try to figure out what everything. Then they gotta call the doctor to find out, do they know anything? So going through all this process, the doctor don't get no days off. because every 5 minutes they're getting called. See, people don't realize that with doctors, when you tell your doctor, I go to the emergency or I got to go someplace, the doctor got to come to the hospital where you at to make sure everything's straight. And I done seen this for myself. Seen the doctor on Friday. The doctor told them they were sick, told them they need to go to the emergency room, went to the emergency room Saturday. The doctor said he's gonna be there on Sunday. So now he got to take his Sunday and he's got to come in there to the hospital to check on the patient. Not talking about his regular schedule through Monday through Friday. Or either, some of them nowadays starting to do it like a Monday through Thursday or either a Tuesday through Friday. So then they can have a day where they can catch up on their paperwork. They don't have no breaks. That's what it said. The doctor is, man, he's running 99. I mean, he's a track star. And
Burnout.
A lot. Yep.
Burnout. That's all that is burnout. And I get what the Kaiser, what the strike is all about. I salute the workers for taking a stand, and I got a feeling this was going to last a long time, But we shall see.
They say they still open, and they ain't got people. They got a skeleton crew. It's taken care of. This is worse than having the corona thing going on over there. You get who want to go to the doctor office and then you short on nurses and you short on doctors because they burnt out. Because most times what they do, they got a room where they go and sleep. Sometimes they sleep in patient's room. Close the door. They tell them to go in that room and they go to sleep. Give them about 20, 30 minutes and then they right back. It ain't like they tell them to go to sleep for about 4 or 5 hours and come back to work. No. They're going to give them a short break. So, hey, man, all these big money companies and everybody making money, and the little man, he's still looking little. Ain't got none in his pocket and a bunch of debt.
That's another kicker. And once again, if you look and see why a lot of doctors check out or off themselves, now you get a glimpse why. And I definitely hope, that the workers get their demands met, so that, but corporate America's crafty, boy. Crafty.
Yeah, I tell you, UAW, all them get together. A whole bunch. Just shut down all that stuff and see how different it is. Yeah. All of them combined at once. But you have to think about it. This is 75,000. 75,000 workers across.
Yeah.
75,000. That's like a whole city.
Yeah.
A whole city with no workers.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see how this play out.
That's it, right? 75,000. Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how that play out. We definitely gonna keep our eyes on it and keep our tabs on it as well.
And what they said they wanted $25.
$25
an hour, the minimum.
I had to look at I haven't looked at that far and deep to see what their demands were, but I'm sure that's going to be one of wages. Going to be one thing. It's going to be certain conditions they also going to be looking for. Whether it's a reasonable work schedule.
Instead of what they should be 32 hours. 32 hours a week. So and then if you all you do is layer doctors on top of that. So then that would take out all the stress. 32 hours a week, got a doctor. You come in you started off, I don't know, if you want to go from 12 to 8, and then from that to 3, and then that went back to 8 and stack them.
Yeah. Do a shift. Yeah. Pay these people right. Because we know them CEOs and executives, they sleeping very well because they ain't got to deal with the headache and they get the money. Double positive.
Yep.
But definitely gonna transition out of that, man. Now we're gonna take it to a lighter subject, not as heavy. I'm pretty sure if anybody's seeing this shirt right here, especially if you're from a true HBCU like myself, you're gonna kind of frown up at this. You're like, really? Really? Like, come on, man. We, HBCU meaning that we're gonna put Colorado, the University of Colorado in Boulder as
Yeah.
a HBCU. Well, let's check the criteria. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I checked, not only the athletes are black, but also the majority of the students. So, Colorado. I mean, I give Deion his props for what he's doing out there, but that's nothing different than what we have seen with the Fab Five or any other. Who else we can think of? We can go on and on about what the culture is at a historically, I mean, at a public white institution.
Yeah.
Bring a swagger there, and then everybody gravitates towards it. Like Georgetown. I remember everybody thought that Georgetown was. I thought that was a black school because all you saw on the basketball team was the brothers. But that was pretty much that was all the black people probably at Georgetown at that period of time. Shoot. So let's look at Colorado's what's Colorado? How is that any different than Carolina or Michigan or Virginia or University of Alabama? They're all the same. They're all the same.
At University of Connecticut.
Yeah, all of them the same. Where the majority of the black population is the athletes.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at them stands, like Penn State somewhere, or any Ohio State, anywhere. Michigan, yeah, you got 100-something plus, and I don't see too many spots out there. I see a handful of them.
You might, the Big House, they hold 100 and something. They one of the largest stadium is. So you might get 25,000 of black. You won't even know it. You won't even know that they in there because it's so huge.
Yeah.
But man, to try to make this a historical black college, man, please, man, Deion, tell your people, stop faking the funk.
And we know Deion ain't got nothing to do with that. Somebody got.
Yeah, I don't know. Deion probably told, hey man, do it, man. We can get this publicity.
Well,
the fame and the money counts a whole lot.
It'll definitely make it sell a whole lot more because of the controversy of it, the controversial tone of it.
Yes, indeed. Because just because you went to a HBC school and then you switched over and you carried a bunch of the players over there to Colorado, do not make it a black historical college. It's not. So please, people, don't be suckered by this stuff. Do not buy none of this apparel. Do not, when you see this, put an X on it, pass it, hey, swipe left, swipe right, take that out of your picture. If you're going to be in a black college, it's going to be a black college, a historical black college, a real one. Not one where 10 or 20% is black and all the rest is everybody else. So let's be real, man. Get that bullshit out of it. Let's swipe left.
Yeah. Fight with love. But y'all, Coach Deion, keep doing what you do out there. But don't get your folks. Don't tell your folks not to. Don't come near our campus with that crap on. They're gonna give you the business.
Yeah.
They're gonna pull you to the side. But ho. What the fuck you mean? Y'all enrollment. I looked at y'all demographics. Y'all got like 65, 75% white. And probably on average, most universities have about anywhere between 7 to 13% black. So come on, man, miss us with that. It's a PWI. We're gonna leave it at that, and just stop it. Nah, I don't know, T.O. What you think? What was it like out there at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga? Terrell Owens. Tell him.
They didn't like me out there. The black girls, but the white girls love me. And when I was a little boy in high school, I was skinny and scrawny, and they kept on talking about I was so black, and they didn't like me because I was black. Nigga,
Oh,
they didn't like you because you ain't had no swag, nigga, and you probably looked funny, like you look right now. That's the
okay.
reason why they ain't like you. It ain't because you black. Cause shit, a lot of niggas I know who black as hell, they get women, and the women like light skinned girls like dark skinned dudes a lot of the time. So what he's saying, okay, I believe it ain't like him, but I don't think it. But I believe it wasn't because he was black, because he ain't that dark. You know
Nah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably the same shade as me and you.
Yeah, I'm
And
side
he
by
took
side with him. I'm like I'm a little
yeah,
couple shades darker than him.
yeah. So I mean, this guy right here, man. I just have to say, sometimes we got to sit back and really think about relationships and why relationships don't work. Okay, it wasn't because you was dark, bro. It's just you wasn't they wasn't attracted to you. Maybe you maybe they saw snot running out your nose, or they saw a booger in class, or maybe you didn't brush your teeth, maybe your hair was never combed, maybe it was a whole lot of other things, man. But to say dark because you was too dark, I mean, all the homies I know, they was real dark, and girls used to call them real black and stuff. I'm talking about black, like like my brother. My brother, he chocolate. He chocolate. Chocolate. Women like him. I never get it. Why they keep on talking about the stereotype on the chocolateness. You know, I love chocolate too. So I don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe he was just a square. Maybe when he came to school, he was musty. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wore the same outfit twice every week. Maybe he had a hole in his Jordans, and it didn't have a J on it, it had a G. You know?
Gordons.
No.
Damn, he got some Gordons, huh? And the Air Gordons.
And then, I mean, it could be a million one things, man. But
We got two balls. He got two balls jumping like.
man, I just, hey, I, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you dip in chocolate, sometimes you dip in vanilla. That's on your preference, man. That's your preference. Don't try to blame it on all the sisters. You
Yeah.
know, don't blame it on all the sisters. People don't know how your childhood was or how you was in college or whatever. Nigga, you probably wearing the same jockey scrap probably 3 or 4 days in a row without washing it. You know, it could be a whole lot of other things. Come on, bro. I don't believe it was all about you being dark because you're not that dark.
Nope. My thing is, I mean, you okay. You know how many of us been teased for that very exact same reason. You know how many times I heard that going, you black, you this and that. Okay. That ain't gonna change what I like. You know what I'm saying? Shit, right. You like what you like. And
Yeah.
just because a few of them ain't feeling you on that campus, you ain't met all the sisters. You ain't met all of them somewhere else. It's a case by
Thank
case situation, So at the end of the day, you don't have to make any excuse for why you like anybody. If you like whatever, that's cool, no problem.
you.
But don't
Yeah.
just say because they tease me, you know.
Man.
You ain't met all sisters. First of all, you just had a few run in. Because from the reason Max said, you probably was musty. You know what I'm saying? Probably had snot run out your road. Just finished practicing. It was cold. You want to get. I mean, you a student at that period of time. You ain't
Thank,
nobody balling out of control. And if they
thank,
are, good for them. But you there to learn. Look, at the end of the day, it's all about personality. But if what you like is what you like, then you ain't got to justify for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
People gonna think what they think anyway. So
but I didn't get the part when he said, hey, when you roll over to somebody beautiful, damn, because they was white when you rolled over, they was beautiful.
they
That's
do.
the part. See, and that's the only part that I have wrong with him. You
Sunken
know,
place syndrome.
yeah, you know, it's sad, man, to be a guy, got all them kids and all that money and all the baby mamas and all that stuff while you talking about the black girls ain't do nothing. You in trouble, so you were so deep in trouble with child support, man. You was hitting something. And I know all your kids ain't white.
No.
So let's go ahead and change that. And let's be honest. What made you attractive was the money. Because when I used to see you and play the football on TV, I used to say, "Oh, he's a bitch ass nigga." That's all I used to say because he used to be talking shit and he ain't do shit. You know, you won one Super Bowl. Congratulations. Congratulations, man.
Who we get a Super Bowl with? I can't remember. Who we get a Super Bowl?
Eagles.
Was
With
the
the
Eagles?
Eagles. Yeah. Remember he had his ankles messed up and he still played.
They played Brady in them, didn't they? Didn't they play
Yeah.
Brady in them? They lost that one. They got to the game.
Oh.
They didn't win.
Oh, my
They didn't win. Look, that's why he's still trying to play. No, I'm gonna give you a ring. You gotta get in the Hall of Fame. I'm all about 50. I'm still in good shape though. Shit.
Yeah.
You out there racing motherfuckers. He's still in tip-top shape.
Yeah, but he can't take a hit.
It's okay. You can run that 45-degree angle slant route that leads you right out of bounds. You catch it, get the two toes in, and get right out of bounds.
The Clipper route.
That's all you need. You need a good offensive coordinator that can slant them all the way to the damn sideline and get his two toes in and then step out. That's it.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed on him. You know, he just talking about females didn't like him because he was chocolate. But when I look at him, you ain't even that dark. That's the thing that I but you know what? I started thinking about it, said, oh, okay. It was him psychologically reversing it because he liked the light-skinned chicks that wasn't his color. And he wanted to try to flip it and blame it on them. You know, since you like to wake up in the morning, turn over and see a nice little white woman, and then you say she's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, dude, like I say, you don't have to justify. I don't even know why you came out with this bullshit. You just left that alone. You know what I'm saying?
Why? You know why?
Still trying to stay relevant. Still
Yeah.
trying.
He's trying to do. He got so much child support. He still.
How many kids he got? How many kids he got? How many kids he got? He about what? About 9, 8? No, is it 8?
I know the least is 5. The least
5. I mean,
and they by different women.
Oof.
I think he got at least 5, 6 different baby mamas.
Oof. Okay, well, hey. All right, T.O. You ain't got to justify it, you know. You do know gotta know when to say when, pull out. But but speaking of that, man, this next story, man, this one right here was wild. I don't even know where to begin on this one, but there's an article of a wife, who's married to her husband for 25 years, and everything, got a wonderful life. He runs he's like high up in the bank, so
insurance.
Yeah, is a bank and insurance, or just insurance? It's insurance, right?
Insurance.
Yeah. It's insurance. So
yeah,
there's quite a few branches that he has to check on,
Yeah.
in a couple cities. So he's high up there. So when you're high up there like that, that means you definitely getting that paper because you overseeing all of the insurance branches and sometimes it requires you to be away for 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going from one city to the next. Like, look, honey, I'm in Alabama, then tomorrow I'm gonna be in, Tennessee, and then just my southeast run. I gotta go Tennessee, Alabama, Texas, New Orleans. I should be back 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now. So 25 years, he worked his way up, and that was his thing, and they doing, him and this old lady were doing just fine. He had two college, was it two kids in college?
I think it was
Two kids in college and one in high school. And
Yeah.
and everything was lovely. 25 years of just bliss, heavy, heavenly. Everything was good.
Yeah.
No problems. Then, but one day, she's like, let me check on hun, go check his Facebook, let me put in his name. She put his first name in. And then another last name came up, which kind of threw her off. Like, that's not his last. You know how to auto populate?
Yeah.
That's not his last name. But that's him. And there's another, that's another female. Oh my goodness. Let me investigate. See what the, oh my goodness. Is he kissing her? Is he smacking her on the ass on this one?
Oh my goodness.
And look at those two grown boys that's in high school. They look just like him. Oh God, I had no idea. 25 years, he had another family. Those 3 months, those three weeks away makes sense now. All this time, he had a whole different family, just rotating back and forth.
Oh man.
And now, and now her dilemma is she didn't even. Well, he got to know something because for her to put the article out there, she don't want to mention it to. She don't want to say nothing. She kind of torn. Like, what should she do? Part of it wants to walk away from the situation because because it's basically living in a double life. Should he walk away from it, or should she just because that's all she doing and nothing's never had any issues? He's been perfect father, perfect husband, but just finding this out. What you think, dog? Should she?
Man, this the part that I was reading, man, when it was said she went to set up a new Facebook account. And she typed her husband's first name and discovered the second profile, a different last name, man.
He got the same smile.
Same profile on his and hers, and he got it on the other woman's profile too. Exact same one. Picture of him.
Like, oh, I think he's been hacked. Somebody's trying to steal his profile. Let me look on his profile and see what's going on. See him over there all booed up, like. And then you got the kids. You see him growing up. See the timeline pictures. Got the toddlers on his own leg. Then you see him in basketball practice when they like in middle school, like working on the jumper. And then you see a high school dunking, like. You see the high school dunking. You see the family picture them all together, like.
Oh man, sitting at the table eat
Thanksgiving. like got the turkey leg there, like.
Hey, New Year Eve. They got the glasses with the champagne with the urn drinking it. Each one of them they took their arm around it and poured it in each other, like. Right. Yeah, him and the other old lady. Oh man, yeah, man. This was a gut punch, man. That right there is devastating. That is devastating, And I think it said that the other kids was like teens.
They're in high school. Yeah, they're in high school.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh well. He was a insurance broker. So, he was
breaking them. He was definitely breaking them. He was definitely, I'm sure. He was sure breaking them. He was insurance breaking them off. He was insured to break them off. He was sure about it. He said, go with the Rock Prudential.
Oh,
get a piece of the Rock. Yeah, man, but hey, I'm like this. I know some people may be like, that's foul or whatever. And I'm like this, man. If that woman didn't have no issues, he still held it down. No problems, no issues. Everything paid for. Spent a lot of quality time. They traveled. had no clue. And y'all got all the way 25 years. He got and y'all got kids out of college, and he getting these kids prepped up for college. Oh, hey, I salute old boy. Like, you know what? You know what, dude? If you able to maintain that and not lose balance, you built different.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? You built.
Problem is, man, he was losing balance. Because he was taking 3 weeks and gone.
The dude, but he mapped it out. But he mapped it out perfect though. He mapped it out perfect. Look, kids and graduated in college.
Yeah,
successful.
Yeah,
you know, he mapped it. We gonna, hey, he just went with his nature, man. He's like, you know what? I'm out here on the road 3 weeks. I need, I got to be fulfilled while I'm out here on this road. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want. He could have been reckless and been like, Nick Cannon, or he could have been a cat. He could have been like a truck driver and just put babies all over. He said, you know what? I can handle another stable situation. I can handle another household.
Yeah, but Nick Cannon do get them kids $1 million.
Yeah, but he don't get no time. He blocking all 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? From each spot, he go home 3 weeks, and then he get on the road for 3 weeks. He go, you know what I'm saying? So he already ain't got it mapped out so that everybody's happy. I can do it.
Oh man,
and he did it.
Yeah, man. But if I'm looking at that, if he gone for 3 weeks out of a month, he only 1 week at home. So he ain't with the kid for that 1 week, man. And then the rest of the whole 3 weeks, he out of there.
I think it was a situation where he was 3 weeks on and he was on the road for 3 weeks and then he was home for 3 weeks.
Oh, now if he did that, he's a bad man if he could do that. But that
because she said from time to time he had to go away for 3 weeks. So so I'm like this, he basically just duplicated that situation. He told the other chick saying, I just got to go back around these other places for 3 weeks, but I'll be back. Kiss the kid in the forehead. Daddy'll be back. Hey, I salute that dude. He could have been reckless and had kids all over the place that don't know who he is. He was able to hold it down 2 situations, and it was seamless. Only reason why I got caught up like that was Facebook.
Wait a minute, man. It can't be seamless. Didn't they use a different last name?
That's what I'm saying. It was seamless. He was Johnson over here, and then he was, he was
Fredericks. Frederick over there.
Yeah, he was Johnson over here, and then he was Fredericks.
Yeah. He was Smith. Smith here and Johnson.
He was Wallace and Shakur. He was Wallace and Shakur. He had head to the one, or he makes sure he tilt his head on one side, but Secure, and he tilt his head on the other side for Wallace. East Coast, West Coast.
Hell no, man. Oh man. Yeah, she mad as hell, man. Yeah, she mad as hell. That wife, she is heated. She don't know what to do. She devastated because she just thought it was all his. Hey.
It's all his. It's all his. See, it's only a quarter of a century, you know what I'm saying? He made sure you ate good, you know what I'm saying? Made sure the house was taken care of. Kids knew who daddy was. They worked on that jump shot together. You know what I'm saying? They cooked together, cook out together. They traveled,
That nigga was he was like a basketball player.
Dude, basketball players sloppy, man. They just skeet up and everything. Don't even think about nothing. They just, had babies all like the football player from Miami. You know what I'm saying? They just think, oh, I could do this. I could just play pipe everywhere and just put seeds all over the place, and everything gonna work out because this money ain't gonna never stop coming.
Nah, bro, that shit ends quick.
She went in town. Ah, my knee. Ah, ah. The knee start talking back to your ass like, it's over. It's over. You get no more ass. That's it.
Oh,
You remember
man.
Spencer Haywood? You remember Moses Malone? Soon the knee injury, everything went dry. But
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
man, but real talk, I say, hey, it's a shortage of real brothers real brothers eye anyway. Hey, sometimes it's like that. You gotta just,
Yeah.
make up for the shortage. And dude gonna have 5 successful kids, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell
Two happy
no, man.
wives, and 5 successful kids.
Oh, man. Look,
Hey, not,
hey, man, you can't be married to 2 people, man. You can't be married to
he
2
wasn't
people.
married to her. He was married to one. Other one was a fiance. He just gonna keep her in that fiance, title for a long time. That's all.
Oh,
You know.
oh, my goodness,
He said, "You know
man.
what, baby?" He just go. You know what he's gonna do? He's one day just gonna say, "You know what, baby? Fuck the paperwork. It means nothing. It means nothing. it means nothing. You're my wife, and I'm your husband, and that's that."
Oh, man. You sound like Dr. Bus.
You see Dr. Buzzing, you gotta see the first you're gonna see the scotch in the hand, one hand up on his damn dress, other
Man,
hand.
hey,
Hey.
man, that is wild as hell, man. That is wild. Hey, he got away with it for 25 years.
Yeah.
Well, it might be, he probably 25 years, he probably married and then said the other one. So the other one, he probably started messing with the second woman, hey, shit. I don't know, he might have been with her, second one, the whole time and married the other one. You'll never know how that went, that scenario, but yeah, my man, he had some nice cash. He was an insurance broker.
Yeah.
Broker, man. So yeah, breaking in that cash, man. Quick $300,000, $400,000 a year.
Yeah.
Woo.
Hey, but like I say, man, everybody can't handle that situation, but dude's proven he's proven that it can work. And
it didn't work. He got caught.
But the kids are successful. The kids are successful.
Yeah.
The women they'll be pissed off temporarily. Then because of the bread's still good, and like, look, honey, I promise it's just you and her. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's it. That's it. I don't need no more. Just you on the East Coast and her on the West.
Hey, man, what if it come out and be another family, man?
Motherfucker, it'd be a black family. Yeah, black family. Like,
hey, he got all these hey, the other one Chinese, one white, and one black.
Motherfucker have on nigga have his hat backwards like this and shit on it. Like he had a goatee like mine, all sharp, like John B on it, like had a kufi on, like,
oh man,
that hand around the kids. Yeah, my son, go Jerome and Tyrone, my twin, twins,
This is my little darling Lily.
Yeah.
Little darling Lily right here. Yeah. Hey, get a little black girl, little white name, Lily.
Yeah, man. His last name Irvin on that one. Irvin.
Last name Bus.
No, I didn't figure it out. Put it, bust him.
Oh.
Well, yeah, man. I thought that was hilarious, man. But at the same time, I salute that dude, man, because like you got, 5 successful kids, man, and 2 wives, man. He holding it down. East Coast, West Coast. Last name Wallace on the East Coast. Last name Shakur on the West, man. Got, got to give it up to him, man.
Oh shit,
Oh.
man! You have my back hurting, man. Oh hell no, man! Damn, the birthday boy got my back hurting. Hell no.
Yeah,
Woo.
man. Big 5-0. I'm knocking
Oh
on the
yeah.
door. Less than 2 hours, man. Definitely counting it down.
Ooh.
Already got the beverages lined up.
All
Ah,
right, now. All right. Celebrate it with the ones you love. Hey.
that's right. That's right. So yeah, we definitely enjoyed being on here tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely, we'll definitely do it again. Anything you got to say to the folks, man, before we roll up out of here?
Oh man. Just want to tell everybody, enjoy your weekend. Summer's over. So, just don't do none of that Morgan State stuff. Please, people. Do it. Put your handguns up. Start using your mouth to be able to speak, man. And we got too many people. The first thing they want to do is shoot. And I just want to love, peace, and joy for everybody. And a happy 5-0 to the king over here in the 2-hour thing.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate the birthday well wishes, man. Whole lot. Just man, I just feel amazing, man, right now. To be sitting where I'm sitting, to be, to have such wonderful people in my life like yourself, what I'm saying, the fam, good friends, just good people, good, warm-hearted people. And just want to keep it going another 50 at least, man. I don't want, anything past that, man. I don't know, it's just too much. 50, what I'm saying, 100 to be good for me, but right now just enjoying one day at a time. And that's just it, man. Enjoying it with the fam. Once the
Yes.
kids grow, one out the nest, two more to go, one almost out the nest. So yeah, just enjoying life one day at a time, man, and just gonna keep enjoying, you know, with folks who are invested with me. That's just it, man. The life's too short to be stressed out. Just gonna continue to enjoy it with folks that that are invested in me, and that's it, man. I'm just gonna try to create as many wonderful memories as possible, and that's it, man.
So,
Uh, yes, sir. So yeah, we'll definitely see you guys next week. Um, we'll definitely give you a time, and we'll probably do it Tuesday. Who knows? But definitely keep you posted.
all right
So
now.
we'll see you guys next week, and stay safe.
Yes.